Good morning, this is Charles with the Columbia Basin Herald, and it is Thursday, December 21st, and here's a little bit of what's going to be in our newspaper today. Samaritan healthcare officials are submitting an application to the Washington Department of Health that would, if approved, allow the hospital to treat more complicated trauma cases. If the application is approved, the hospital would become the second Level 3 trauma center in north central Washington. The levels refer to the kind of trauma cases that a hospital can accept and treat. Currently, Samaritan is a Level 4 trauma center. Samaritan commissioners approved the application at a regular meeting on Tuesday. Shelley Gay, the hospital's trauma care director, said the Department of Health officials are scheduled to do an on-site evaluation on February 20th. Once that visit is completed, hospital officials should be notified of the decision in about 3 months, Gay said. The trauma level designation is good for 3 years. Currently, the only Level 3 trauma center in north central Washington is Confluence Health Central Washington Hospital in Wenatchee. The toy drive conducted by Dr. David Fowler and Fowler Orthodontics was so successful that staff couldn't keep track of all the toys. This is the third year the orthodontic practice has sponsored a Patient Appreciation Day, and for 2017, Fowler and his staff decided to add a charitable project. Patient Appreciation Day includes a movie, and each patient gets a ticket, said office manager Ramey Alvarado. Families that wanted additional tickets were asked to donate new toys, Alvarado said, and the toys were donated to foster children and distributed at a Christmas party Monday night. The practice had a few tickets left over and asked patients who wanted extra tickets to donate food, which will be given to the Moses Lake Food Bank, Alvarado said. And finally, news about the Columbia Basin Herald. Emery Dinman will be reporting from the 2018 Washington legislative session as an intern for the Columbia Basin Herald this year. Dinman, 22, is a graduate of Washington State University's journalism program, a very recent graduate, having gone through the ceremony on December 9th. His interest in journalism is tied to an interest in seeing the world, he said. I love the idea of traveling, and international politics is really interesting to me. His interest in a journalism career was also prompted by an interest in writing. I love writing, and I love being involved in the world around me, he said. Along with experience as a writer, he's also worked in audio and video production while at Washington State University. Well, that's it for today. For details on these and other stories, please check out our website, www.columbiabasinherald.com. Keep following us on our Facebook page, including tonight I will be broadcasting live the entire Moses Lake School Board meeting. It should be very, very interesting. Anyway, keep track of us on Facebook and Twitter as well. Thanks for watching. We will see you tomorrow.